Figure 4 Radio.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
Lock it in. Figure 4 Radio.
Hello everyone, welcome to Figure 4 Radio. It's the Mastermind Ollie Spring, joined by Luco Mack.
Hello.
And we've literally just pressed play on the final of the Mae Young Classic. Shayna Baszler, who your better half just said looks like Shrek.
Yeah.
Which I think is brilliant, and I think we should drag Becca down here to podcast with us for this.
Actually, you know in the first Shrek film,
Uh-huh.
they do that, Lord Farquaad says, if you can beat the ogre, you can then go and try and win the princess for me.
Okay.
And they end up doing all those wrestling moves.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, for me, is a much better match than any Shayna Baszler match
Wow. Laying in early on right now. Thoughts on Kairi Sane?
I've seen. She better kick her ass, because otherwise I'm going to go kick Kairi's ass.
Well, okay.
It's simple as that. She's got to win.
I'm a massive...
As a wrestling competition, the wrestler needs to win.
Is it? Well, that's true. And this is it. And I think this is one thing I'm noticing is that this isn't UFC. This isn't MMA. This is pro wrestling. And Shayna Baszler isn't entertaining.
No, she's not. Yes, okay, she's got the heel character and whatnot, but she isn't entertaining in any way, shape or form. She looks like if Bailey had a horrible burns accident and the plastic surgery had gone a little bit funny. That's what she looks like.
Wow. I can kind of see like Bailey's evil, like when Bailey goes, "Oh, you bullying me, I'm going to go get my cousin." Shayna Baszler turns up and is like, "Oh, you picking on my cousin?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't find her entertaining, and wrestling is meant to be entertaining as much as possible. I just don't find her entertaining. She's a very convincing heel. One thing I've noticed as well, actually, in the ring, her face is like whited out. One thing I've just noticed on her promos, she's like all tan, and then in the ring, her face is really whited out. I don't know if that's like the opposite of whatever Brock Lesnar has, if it's like a medical condition, or if that's deliberate like makeup.
It just shows you there's no blood rushing to her brain, and she doesn't know how to wrestle properly.
And there's that face. When she landed on the grate. Oh, it just looked nasty. No, I like Kairi Sane because she's got an actual character, and regardless of if you think it's a strong character or not, the boating thing, it is a strong character. She is that. She's got a good look, good music. Everyone loves her.
Yeah, I haven't heard anyone say, "Oh, that Kairi Sane, nah, I can leave it." Oh, they're not. I haven't really.
I am wondering if they're gonna be, because they seem to be very hot on Japanese people at the moment. You've got Nakamura who rarely loses. You've got Asuka who's never loses.
523 days as champion, undefeated in NXT.
You've given Tozawa a very brief run with the Cruiserweight Championship.
You've got Hideo Itami.
Yeah. Itami as well. So I'm wondering if they're kind of is it too much now? I don't mean to sound like they can only have X amount of Japanese people, but
no, I think the thing is, I think they realise that one of the biggest sports in Japan is obviously wrestling.
Yep.
So they're obviously looking at the stars because they want the biggest stars. So obviously there's going to be quite a few Japanese people in it, but I can't see it being any kind of quota filling type thing. I don't see it as that. But hey ho.
It's going to be good to see what happens. I mean, I'm really. I mean,
can we just stop a second? We just saw.
Was that The Rock's mum?
It was The Rock's mum and his daughter, and you can tell it's his daughter because she has The Rock's forehead. It's a very prominent forehead. Sorry, carry on.
We're not here to analyse foreheads.
I can't talk.
I mean,
I've got receding hairline.
Well, mate, mine's even worse than yours. I am a little bit worried that this match. I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks if it follows a Brock Lesnar style thing where it's Baszler literally kicking 7 shades out of I almost said Asuka then out of Kairi, then and Kairi just kicking out and somehow fighting back, it'd be good. But I'm not sure if that's the main event formula that this tournament needs. I think it needed to be a lot more
actual wrestling match.
Yeah.
What we had in the semi-final with Dakota Kai and Kairi would have been a really good final.
Well, to be honest, I still think the Bianca Belair and Kairi Sane match was the best one so far. That's what they need. So I think Shayna needs to really ramp up the heel tactics.
Yeah, she needs to utilise things like holding the ropes when she's putting on the submission moves. Making the referee break them up. Like I said, she just needs to be an arse. And she's definitely got a lot of fake tan on because no one's armpits are that white.
But she obviously neglects the face.
Yeah,
which is weird. So yeah, I really hope they ram this. And is there an obligatory? There we go. Obligatory horsewoman shot.
Yeah.
She definitely needs to ramp this up. I think if this is going to be anything anywhere near entertaining enough, and I'm just not sure. I just don't like her. Kairi Sane now, one thing I've noticed is that WWE haven't yet released Kairi's entrance music anywhere. I can't find it anywhere.
I'm wondering if because maybe it's not the actual music they're going to use. I think maybe they're going to have this for the Mae Young Classic, and then when she joins NXT or wherever she goes, they'll give her something completely different.
Potentially.
Because she doesn't have a Titantron yet.
None of them do though.
No, but
it's just their name.
Yeah, but then I think a Titantron with her kind of music, I automatically think like pink and rainbows, and
I think Pirates of the Caribbean. I think like open season ships sailing at 100 miles an hour and like swashbuckling and stuff, which is perfect. I love her music.
I love that word, swashbuckling.
She is a
swashbuckler.
The only thing I've noticed actually with Kairi is that if you asked a Japanese person to say Kylie, like Kylie Minogue, it would come out as Kairi. And every time anyone says Kairi, all I can think of is that they're mocking the Japanese accent, trying to say Kylie.
Is it wrong that the first thing I automatically think of is the game Kingdom Hearts?
I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Kaylee loves it though.
There's a character in that called Kyrie, and that's why I automatically.
Actually, if you're Japanese and you try and say Kaylee, it comes like Kairi.
Kyrie.
So Kairi, yeah, Kyrie. So Kylie Sane. Kylie Sane. I just I don't know. I'm sitting in anticipation.
Obviously, we've got the
tail of the tape is up right now.
Yeah, at the minute, and it's 6 inches different in height. One's obviously.
What's the Kiri Fuda driver? Because have we seen that yet?
No.
Or is that when she gets someone up and then drops them down and puts them in a choke?
It might be. I don't know. But I like the fact they've brought in Lillian Garcia for the final.
Oh, have they? I didn't think she was still employed.
That's clearly Lillian Garcia.
No, that isn't. It even says it underneath her face right there in words. Lillian Garcia.
She's actually...
Oh, she's putting it all over now.
Lillian Garcia is actually one half of the greatest promo ever.
Which one's that?
With her and The Rock, where she asked The Rock...
Okay.
Where she asked The Rock about the triple threat that was just made for him at No Way Out or Survivor Series or something. And he's like, whoa, Lillian. You come talk to The Rock? Your old business, Lillian? No, how are you, Rock? And it's just the best promo ever.
So far, I'm not a fan of Lillian hamming it up.
She made a career out of hamming everything up.
True, but like she could have said, "Ladies and gentlemen, the following point." Yeah, like none of the.
It's the simple fact that her sleeves of her dress are actually joined to the bottom of her dress.
So she's wearing a poncho, basically.
Essentially,
a flashy poncho,
just with a bit of a hole in the middle. Boo!
Boo!
No one likes Baszler.
All right, Shrek. I just can't help but see Shrek right now. Thanks, Becca.
She wasn't wrong though, was she?
Asuka Jr. I've got. Do you reckon Asuka's actually hurt?
She broke her collarbone. Yeah.
Legit though.
Yes, I think she did. I don't think they would have stripped her otherwise.
Because that sucks.
Vince even said that he wanted her to drop the title before he went up, and Triple H was like, "This injury is a blessing in disguise because it means she gets to keep that unbeaten."
Yeah.
So.
Right, so wait. I mean, this feels like it's been going on forever already. Right, so the match is underway. I'm going to kind of try and roughly time this as well because I think that all the matches feel really short.
Well, based on what we see on the bottom of the screen,
we're already
only 15 minutes left of the match. So it can't go any longer than 15 minutes.
Which is worrying. This is the live final. So yeah, was this is done after SmackDown, right?
It was either before. I think it was. Yeah, it was after, wasn't it? It was filmed after SmackDown.
Probably. So a collar and elbow thing to start off with. So that's wrestling. That's fine.
Yeah.
Test of strength, which obviously the bigger, stronger woman wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
So far psychology is good, but
I don't know. See.
As in, right, punches looking weak as fuck.
More ground and pound, which like
and
you
just
said,
slow.
Like trying to get into the armbar straight away.
The referee counting the shoulders even though they're not down. And right, this move right here is what I want to see people do all along. When you're in a rear naked choke, roll over and put the pressure down on the shoulders.
But then I think this match is going to tie into the fact that Kyrie is smaller and quicker.
Well,
so she is going to try and counter all of those holds.
But it just that first opening sequence right there, Shayna Baszler was just moving slow. The punches didn't look like they were being really thrown, and then she just slowly moved into an armbar,
And now she's trying to do the test of strength.
And didn't we get this with Toni Storm and Viper?
Yes.
So let's see if
but we haven't seen it being done with Shayna Baszler.
True, but I think we're going to get an almost exact same sequence. So if maybe not.
See, that's a kick. Why hasn't she been doing that throughout the series? Like, she's delivered some of the worst kicks we've seen.
And but for someone that can probably throw some of the best kicks in real life. Oh, and actually, okay.
Nice.
Kyrie's saying doing another thing that I've never seen before. That kind of springing off the ropes.
Getting straight back up.
Which I guess for now makes
it's the first kind of offense that she's put in.
And again, they just don't look like they know what they're doing. Shayna Baszler just looks like she's lost out there.
It's almost like, especially that shot just there, it's almost like she pushed her away and said, kick me.
Yeah.
Like, you could almost see her say it, like, there, kick me.
Because she wasn't sure what was happening, the immediate spot before. I don't think Shayna Baszler's ready for this. Like you say, she's just got good friends.
She's out of her depth. Yeah, she has. She's, like...
And that PK off the apron there, she didn't accentuate it whatsoever. She laid the kick in, but
that was it.
One thing I've learned,
or anything. Yeah.
You learn that sort of stuff is you need to accentuate everything, make it look bigger, make it sound louder, and that didn't look big at all.
Whereas, I think
look at Balor's one. Balor almost jumps himself back into the ring when he hits his apron PK.
Yeah, exactly. I think the thing is as well, if they had managed to hold this, and say Ronda Rousey was in it instead of Shayna Baszler, it'd be a completely different. She would have won it then and there, but I think she would have actually learnt to wrestle a bit more.
Yeah. But then I guess Ronda Rousey isn't, because I think Baszler's actually in. Is it Shimmer?
She was in Indies. She was in Shimmer. Yeah.
And one thing I've noticed is almost all the stock footage they've used is from Shimmer. So basically, what they've just done is basically put an episode of Shimmer on WWE TV.
Yeah.
Which is good
for Shimmer.
Yeah, good for them. Good for them. What was that? And
she went for the spear.
Really though?
Yeah, she
just fell over because she was nowhere near her.
There we go.
And a bit of
I know.
And we're just going to shout over everything Baszler does regardless.
No, I don't think so. I was going to say, I know that...
Is she the female Roman Reigns?
Yes, she is. No, we know Shayna Baszler obviously is the submission and the grappler, and they're doing well with that at the minute. So that she is going for lots of submissions and stuff. But that's it. Some of the best technical wrestlers in the world have submissions as finishers.
But they still wrestle.
The yes lock, the sharpshooter for Bret Hart, these, dare I say, Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
But,
And she went for that spear again, and then here comes that kind of gut wrench.
Which didn't really
kind
work.
Of suplexy thing. Yeah, I don't know if it doesn't look impactful.
It looks like she's just sitting up.
Yeah, just being carried over.
Yeah. But
Kyrie's still selling it.
To be honest, a gut wrench suplex is quite difficult because you aren't getting the full movement of a suplex, if you like. It's quite difficult.
Kyrie's arms bend in really weird ways, I've noticed.
I'm wondering if she's a bit like Alexa, maybe a bit double jointed.
Well, she's not as hot as Alexa.
That wasn't what I meant.
Nobody is like Alexa. I am wondering if there's going to be some form of wardrobe malfunction in this match on behalf of Kairi.
I say it wouldn't make any difference if it was from Shayna Baszler. It'd just be like
I've got bigger titties than her.
yeah. Be like a 12-year-old boy topless.
Wow. Okay, I think now this is what Kairi needs to do. The chops and the strikes is what she needs to do. Actually, stuff that looks and sounds like it hurts. Wear her down, and is she cowering off? Shayna's cowering off.
She's not selling. She's just trying to hide.
Yeah.
It's not she's selling that it hurts. She's just wanting to get away from it.
Ooh, nice knee though. Nice knee. I give her that.
No follow up.
Yeah.
At all.
Well,
and that's a big thing we've seen throughout the whole show. Not just with these two, with everyone. They hit a big move and then they kind of stop.
You know, like the kid in school that doesn't want to be there, and it's like they're just like they shrug their shoulders a lot and their arms are just like kind of hanging. I'm sure like.
There we go.
Actually hit the spear. You know, like the Kevin and Perry thing where his like arms are just floppy and loose. Shayna does. I've noticed Shayna does that a lot. Oh, Asuka's in the crowd. They haven't showed that yet. I don't like Asuka in the suit. She looks like a geography teacher.
How many geography teachers you know with pink and green hair?
Well, okay. Apart from the hair, she looks like a geography teacher. Okay, psychology teacher.
Like a high-class drug dealer. See, I just find the selling from Shayna Baszler non-existent.
But I think Kairi definitely needs to plan that Japanese strong style in this match. So far, that's kind of what she's done. Like that double foot stomp just then was good.
This just isn't the right final.
Oh, what, leg scissors? Really? Really? Body scissors? Is that the right thing to...
No, it's not.
Fucking Kairi's screaming more than Shayna is.
Shayna's actually holding her legs to make it look like it's more painful.
This is just... Yeah. And here we go. Ground and pound. Laying in some slaps.
They're not even punches.
Okay, forearm's good. Give her that. Forearm's alright.
Yeah, but that was her living before she became a wrestler. She was throwing punches.
True.
Kairi still wearing that necklace?
Possibly.
I thought she had to take that off. But see, the quickness here is good. Like, she's literally just rolled out the corner and just a spear straight into the turnbuckle. It was really clever.
Are we going to get a cannonball? Oh no, that was their sliding basement thing. But yeah, she took some time. And this thing, whenever I'm commentating, I try and play up on each person's, the thing that the person A has over person B. And obviously Kairi's is her speed and agility.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, and that's what they need to be doing right now. And in a way, I'm kind of glad that we don't get...
I like the fact that the story they're telling here is she's hit her with a spear and she's given her kicks and punches to the middle. So she's working on the... I don't want to say midriff, but she's working on that section.
Yeah. A bit of psychology there.
Yeah. But it doesn't seem to... Oh, here we go.
Got caught in a choke. And this is the thing, like any other choke, the ref would be checking that it's not a choke, but... Yeah, all of a sudden, this one is different.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this it?
So,
are we going to see...
Oh, if she taps now, this microphone's going through this telly.
Is there a nip there? Is there a nip? Can you see a nipple? That shouldn't be the thing that's getting me excited in this match, but... Okay, so Kairi breaks out of it.
First person to break out of it.
And is that rib injury as well, maybe, for Shayna? Okay, so psychology is good, potentially. Some selling is good. Just take some investment and we're there.
I'm trying. I am really trying. I still do want what we said last week to happen, though.
What's that?
Triple H come out with a shovel and smack her in the face.
Oh, spinning back fist, aka the pimp slap.
It is a
now
pimp.
You see, right now, if she hits this and it's over, it literally is just out of nowhere.
Yeah, there's been no build to
no
it.
setup. She needs to dodge it. She needs to... Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Finally, thank you.
There we go.
Let's get some big moves in. So far, we haven't seen... Right, I've seen and heard people planning matches and coming up with ideas in their head.
Yeah.
And you can see some big spots come. How many big spots has there really been in this match?
None.
This would be the first one if this superplex hits.
Yeah.
Where you go, should we hit a superplex? Yeah, let's hit a superplex. Like...
Yeah.
But oh no, they're going to... Well, I just want to see something that shows they've planned stuff in advance for this and not just gone.
This looks like it may have been planned a little bit.
Yeah.
Because she's letting Kyrie kind of cheer to the crowd or look over. Oh, put her on an armbar on the top rope.
So where are they going to go with this? So this is okay.
Yeah,
I'll give it.
Okay. Just realised I had a little. Oh, here we go.
Was that?
So this whole thing is top rope.
Oh no! Not the fucking no! Don't do it! Don't do the stomp! You suck if you hit this. You both suck. You both suck because that's someone else's move.
I was going to say that's
it's the
not
dumbest
her
move ever. You can't count the pinfall. She's under the ropes.
I say you can't.
Fucking dumb, stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
I hate the dope because all she has to do is just not try and pull herself up.
Yeah, she just needs to let herself drop.
She's just used someone else's finishing maneuver, and it was kicked out of. So how dumb do they look now?
Get the slide. Yeah, there
that's
we go.
Alright to the ribs. That's cool.
Now she's going back up top, looking for the elbow. But then, do you want to win that way?
Elbow up. Beautiful elbow drop. I'll give her that.
But is that it? Oh,
it is.
Okay.
So that went about 12 minutes tops.
Okay, so yeah, that was about 12 minutes. But again finished kind of from nowhere.
Is Ronda Rousey crying?
Oh, of course she is.
Wow. No, but that's more emotion than we've seen from half the women in the entire tournament. You know what? I will shit all over this if they get up and hug. Because this is the thing, right? And I hate to say it. You don't like. It's just bullshit. It's just it's fucking. They just ruined Bailey's whole gimmick. If it, like everyone's
I like
hugging.
the fact that they sold it as like working the ribs or the middle section or whatever. And even now in the background, Shayna Baszler is holding her ribs as if to say, "Oh, this hurts." Selling, doing well. But the match was like a bit stop-starty, no real kind of fluidity or momentum to it, and I don't know.
Don't hug her. Don't.
The right person
you fucking dare hug her.
The right person won, in my opinion. But yeah, if they hug here, I'm with you. That's pointless. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, don't hug. Boring. Unless Baszler now just takes her out. Then I will... Oh, no, she's going to raise... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
no.
It's over.
Bullshit.
Can we have, like... I don't know, someone come out and just kick the shit out of Baszler?
Yeah. Let's have fucking Asuka jump the guardrail and just lay into both of them and be like, "You're not ready!"
Like, there were... Like, it's the first time we saw obviously someone kick out of...
or break out of the rear naked, whatever, yeah.
Whatever finisher it is.
We almost saw her naked. I mean, there's got to be a nipple in there somewhere if she's got them.
I'm assuming she's got them. She's human.
Oh, see,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing you said. Like, you don't like that double stomp when they hold on to the rope.
But we just didn't really see a lot of big memorable things. Like, and the only things that are memorable are things that make me groan. Like, oh, they just did the double foot stomp, and then the elbow was cool. Don't get me wrong.
It wasn't the best elbow she's performed.
No, she didn't really fly as high.
Yeah.
And Shayna's left shoulder, well, in fact, both shoulders were pretty much up.
Yeah. Look how tense she is before she even hits her.
Yeah, she's so ready for it.
I don't know. The right person won, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%, without a doubt.
But it was the wrong two people in the final.
Really? Who would you have put in the final? Toni Storm.
See, Toni Storm, Kairi Sane would have been great. That would have been brilliant.
To be fair, I think Kairi Sane and
like I said before, Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai would have been brilliant.
Yeah. Just anybody but Baszler.
Yes.
To be fair, I mean there was if you wanted to put do a kind of like a monster versus mouse type thing, get Viper to the final.
That would have been good. See, that would have been much better than... I mean, she's still selling those ribs, so either they are actually hurt, or she's selling really well. She's
actually learnt what pro wrestling is. So, like, right, am I right in thinking that fucking cup is bigger than Kairi is? So
I think
she's
it's
just
on a
won.
plinth. I
She's
don't
won a
think-
trophy that is bigger than her.
I think it's maybe just sat on something.
I'm kind of
I think
surprised.
it's kind of a bit of a lackluster finish.
Yeah.
Like,
The whole
it
thing's
was a
been a bit
half an
lackluster,
hour
to be
show.
honest.
yeah, we've got maybe 2 minutes of this left.
So like a
and
32-minute show with 12 minutes of wrestling.
And yeah, that must
So
be it.
that's like a 33% wrestling based. So yeah, that's a 33%.
of the show was wrestling.
Yeah,
But then the first other 30, well, even
there was
probably
the
more
build
than
up.
that.
There was all that shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
it seemed to be a bit of a lackluster finish.
and I hate to say it, but yeah, it is. And then
See, because that's it now. Because they've got the
And
trademark
look-
thing in the corner,
and
it's
that's
done.
it. Up next, 205 Live.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the no.
No fanfare. No, remember when Roman won the title at Mania and there was all the confetti and everything else?
There's
There's
no
nothing
confetti.
like that at
Well,
all.
hell, look at the CWC or any of that. Like that was okay. I'll be honest, folks. I was expecting more. We've just done a podcast on that. That was a bit pointless.
That was. Should have just watched it. And
Should
gone,
have,
oh,
yeah.
Kyrie
And then
won.
and then just mentioned it briefly at the start of next week's podcast. I'm glad Kyrie won. I think out of the 32 women, I don't think. I mean, how good would have Mercedes Martinez been in that final instead? Because
Probably
they could
much
have
better,
actually wrestled.
Yeah. But then any of them, so Abby Lath in the final would have been much better.
Yeah, any of them would have been good. But we watched it, we podcasted about it.
It was a big thing.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you? Are you looking forward to another Mae Young Classic or?
Off the back of that, I can't say no or yes because I feel a bit kind of meh about it.
Yeah.
I don't feel overly kind of. Oh, it was amazing. It was great. But then I also don't feel. Yep, it was really shit. There were moments in it which were really good. And
It was
a
just.
great
It
showcase.
was just there.
It was a great showcase for women because name me another other than Shimmer. I think Ring of Honor have got Women of Honor, but they're parts. Name me another thing that WWE and mainstream wrestling fans have seen that's been all women.
True. No,
Because
you can't. I mean, apart from Glow, you can't really argue with that.
Yeah, but I think that kind of tied in quite nicely with what was on. I don't think that was,
Yeah.
necessary. So
Bit of a meh ending.
yeah,
It's a meh
it fell really
contest. Yeah.
flat. Really
That's a
flat
shame.
ending.
I really hope that we see a lot more the Tony Storms, the Pipers,
I'm
the
hoping a lot of
Kaylee
them
Rays,
are signed.
Jazzy. I want to see Alpha Female there.
Both SmackDown and Raw need new female talent because the roster was stretched enough
Yes.
as it was. With Lana potentially leaving at time of recording, we don't know if she has left or not. Obviously, her and Rusev asked for their release, so with Lana leaving, that's someone else gone. There's no, Asuka's going to Raw, but who has SmackDown really got?
I don't really know if I'm being honest. I
They've
don't
got
watch it.
Charlotte. They've got Charlotte and Becky.
They've got a handful, yeah. So yeah, hopefully we'll see a few call-ups or a few.
I'm hoping we do. I hope they go to NXT for a little while, because I think I heard a rumor that maybe Peyton Royce or
Billy Kay.
Billy Kay, that's it. One of them two may be holding the
Well-
title over Ember Moon.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
because there's talk that Ember Moon may be getting a call up as well.
Ember Moon is good enough.
Yes. So
without a doubt.
so that would obviously strengthen whichever roster she goes to. I just think they need to give it maybe 6 months and then bring a couple of them up.
Yeah. Let's hope.
There's enough.
I think a few are definitely ready from what I saw on that. But
yes.
yeah. I could just keep saying how awesome I think Tony Storm and Piper Niven and Dakota Kai and people like that. I still think Kaylee Ray's good enough, but I guess we'll just wait and see.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Whatever Triple H decides.
That's very true. Do you want to do the social media stuff?
Social media stuff. We are on Twitter and Instagram at Figure4 Radio. Give us some retweets. Give us some likes. Head
Yeah.
over that way. We're on Facebook. Facebook.com/Figure4 Radio. Heading back to Twitter quickly. You have your own Twitter account,
Yeah,
Mr. Spring.
at F4R _mastermind.
I would give you mine, but unless you want to be offended, I wouldn't go near it.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure some people would have been offended by this podcast, but we
Yeah,
shall
probably.
we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, hell, abuse us on Twitter if you want. Let us
that's
know what
fine.
you think of our opinions on women's wrestling.
I did come up with a great hashtag the other day, but
Yep.
that's for another story.
Okay. What is it? What's the hashtag?
It's hashtag wear it like Ed,
Okay.
but it's in reference to Ed Gain.
I don't know who that is.
He's a serial killer who used to wear
Oh.
people's faces.
I know a wrestler actually that really does very similar things to that. Yeah, Jackie
Hashtag wear it
Hyde.
like Ed.
Jackie Hyde. His mask is basically there's no like strings or anything to it. It's just he sticks this kind of like mask face to his face.
Nice.
It's a weird look.
It's good.
It's a weird look.
So yeah, follow me if you really want to.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't either. I just abuse celebrities.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
We should
Anyway,
all do that. We
back
should.
to our own social
And
media.
and if you're a wrestling promoter and you want to book me for commentary, you can check me out at the likes of DOA Wrestling, Sacrifice Pro Wrestling, Hope Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Foxes, the Wrestling League, Exposure Wrestling Entertainment. Basically anyone that I kind of post about and I kind of push, go show them some love, go to their shows, because I'll be honest, everyone is absolutely smashing it right now. I can't really talk bad of anyone that I'm that I'm representing, because they're all doing really, really fucking well. So yeah, if you see me on a show, come and join me, say hi, and yeah, let me know if you're listening. A few people have. Really appreciate the feedback. I think hopefully next week we'll be talking about something that isn't Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Also, quick wire on the social media. Don't forget to head to YouTube.
Oh yeah, youtube.com
youtube.com/F4TV. Our back catalogue, if you like, are going up.
The archives
weekly,
are there.
The archives. You can also check us out on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud?
Not SoundCloud, no.
Mixcloud.
Mixcloud. That's the one.
Mixcloud.com/Figure4Radio.
Yep. Stitcher, Podomatic, iTunes. Anywhere else you can get a
Rate,
decent
review,
podcast.
subscribe, tweet it out, share it out. I sound like Colt Cabana, but you know the drill. Go do it all, and we will see you next week
Bye.
on Figure 4 Radio.
Figure 4